This is our jQuery course-related tutorial, and in this course you're going to learn jQuery form events. See here. Here we have 5 separate form events in jQuery. First of all, we have here focus. Focus means that as soon as we focus on an input box, this event will be triggered. Black means the opposite of that, like OK. Change. Basically, we apply it to the select box whenever we change any value of the select box in the option button. .so at the same time this event will be triggered. After that we have here select, which means that as soon as we select anything written inside the input box, then the event named select gets triggered and finally submit. Just like when we click on the submit button inside the form, this event will be triggered. So let's see how to use it practically. Look here. Here we have created a term basic ETL document, and inside it, look here at the top, there is a heading, and here we have taken a label for the name, class, and country. There is an input box in front of them. There is also an input box on it. And lastly, here we have added the country. Here is its HTML. It has been done with CSS at the top. Look here below is the form. We have given an ID to it. S-form. S-form means student form. We have given IDs to all of them. Here is the ID. S-name means student name, student class, and student country. You are looking at the league box, and inside it, look at this option. Here their values are also given, and below is the submit button. At the bottom, we have added the JW file, and below it here. But we have taken an external JS file called event.js, and we are going to do our practical in it. So watch this video. First of all, we will write our basic JS code in which we have to call this event of the forms. For that, I will write document.ready here. And inside it, I will create a basic site of my own. I have done this and put braces here. Now inside it, we first want that as soon as I focus on it, on any input box or select box, its background color should change. You can do anything. I am only showing you by changing the color. So, see what I will do here for that. First, I have put an ID on it, S-name, and an S-class on it. First, I target S-name. And as soon as I focus on it, the focus is on our event. I have created the event. Now, what do I have to do inside it? Color, I want to change the background, so for that I will create a function inside it. Press round here. The function will not have a name. Now I want to change the color of it, so here I will have to take a selector. I will take a selector like sname because I want to change the color of it. So for that, there is no need to write sname here because I want to change the color of the one I have focused on. So here I can also use the word 10 name, which I told you in the previous video. It means event call. That's what I'm talking about. Now look, I have used CSS here, and inside it I want to change the background color. So the property will have two parameters inside it. So the name of the property, and then its value is the name of the property, like the CSS property. I will take the background color, and here after seeing the comma, the second parameter will come, its value. So see, like I gave it here, the line has a color in the red, see this. Now I have saved the file here. See as soon as I just. When I focus, see its background color becomes a red, but as soon as I click on it, it does not change its color, only its color changes. So you see how I changed the color on the focus. Now I want all the other objects, class and country, to have the same color. When the background color is focused, see for this I also take the ID of the other one, which is our class, so I had set the S-class ID for it, and in the same way I had taken the IDS country for the country. Now you see how I have set the selector here. I have put a comma between the three, and all three are in the same inverted codes. I have saved the file. Now see, whatever I am focusing on is changing its color. Now I want its color to return to white as soon as the focus is removed from them. For this, see what I will do. I will copy the event to this one, and here I will put my second event, which is called blur blur, is exactly the opposite of focus, that as soon as the focus is removed, then what is its background color? Then see here, I have deleted it, the background color is written, but I have removed the values in front of it. I am re-editing the file here, I saw the focus sign, that it is a border which is changing from white to blue above it is the focus sign C, and as soon as the focus is removed it is becoming white. I will show you here in the console. Also I have inspected, I have shown you the first value is written by display, sname now see as soon as I will focus in it, then see the new style, which has come here the background color. But as soon as I click outside the focus, then see that the value of the style, which is there is completely empty, because none of it there is no value anymore. So whenever we are setting an event and applying CSS to it, it uses inline CSS. So now we add our third selector whose name is the third event whose name is change. I copied the entire function of the same function, the blur function, and look here. Now what I have to do is change the chain, which is basically not applied to the input box. We apply select boxes. If any of its values change, then this event is triggered. So here I remove the sname and sclass that I have applied, and I want that as soon as it changes, its color becomes something like blue. I save the file. Now look here, ours was running, and see as soon as I changed any value in it, I did country, its color became blue. Now when I clicked somewhere outside, it became white because it lost focus. That means the color that is our event has gone. Now here, it is not necessary that you can change only the color. You can do something else too. Look, I won here. I have also added a tube. I have commented it. I will remove its comment. I have saved the file here. Look, here is a div, and I have applied a border and margin to it. Right now it is empty. This div, I want it to be like any value of it is selected. Then it will be the value inside this div. So let's see what I will do for that. I will have to apply some ideal on this div. So let's see. I come to my event.js file, and here I do not change the color. I create my selector here called test in here. I pick its HTML. This is what I did. As soon as I change the value, then in the variable named a, the value of country will be set. That is, the value of 10 will be set. The HTML file will be written here. I saw what I will do for that. I took the test, and what I have to change is its HTML if I want to change the ML. Look here in the HTML. The value of the key is set inside our doName test. Look at this. I saved the file here. Now look at this. I went here and here I selected India. Look at the value set inside D. Look at India. I changed something else. Pakistan. Here the value is set to Pakistan. I changed something else, Sri Lanka. Here the value is set to Sri Lanka. You saw how our event name changes with it, with the select box. Now we use our fourth event, which is named select. For that, I go here and copy it from above. I will tell you about the select event. It works only with the input box. It means that it will work only with the name or class. It does not work with the country. For this, I write the event here, select, and here I remove this S country, and I change the background color to yellow. As soon as I select the test inside it, the background turns yellow. Now look at this. First, I wrote something in the name like I wrote any words. I clicked here. I went back and selected words. So see, the background color is green. I write last inside it like it is. Now see, I focus the last, but as soon as I select it, it turns green. Now, you are seeing how the event called select is called. Now, I will talk about my last event, whose name is. The name is submit. As soon as I click on this button, you can do anything you want here. For this, first I copy it here, and the form we have for this. The form itself is submitted, so the form should have an ID. I have already put an ID here. Look at the S form. So I wrote my event, Zara to it, and on it, our event will be called submit. As soon as this form is submitted, the submit button should be inside this form. I show you this. See, this is our form, and inside the form, before the form tag closes, there is a submit button inside it. Here, the submit button came here. And I want that as soon as the button is submitted, something should be printed in the console. See, I will write for this here. Console and give a message inside it like form submitted. See, this is just me checking that the form there is a submit button. How does it work? Which is the submit event. So see, for this, I inspect here first and open the console. See here, first I fill in the name. See, I filled in the name. I put class 3 here, but the class that is ours is better. Now, after that, I keep the country like from here. Now, and after that, I click on submit. See, as I am clicking on the submit button, the page is refreshing. The message is displayed once, and then that message is removed. Why is this happening? Because the page is refreshed. When I click on the submit button, I do not print it in the console. I alert you here. I resave the file, and here I fill in the form. See above, our alert box opens. You can see how the submit button works. I have just added an alert inside the submit button here, and I go and click OK. See this? So, that was just the work of the submit button. You have seen all the events of forms, how focus works. I will tell you once again, as soon as you focus on the input box or select box, then this event will be triggered. If you see, I didn't click up, I'm just using the tab, then this event is also being called because it is also getting focus. It'll show it again. See, look, in the same way, our blur was blur. Blur means that as soon as we remove the focus is going out. See, in this, we have nullified the color that is here, the background color here, and in exactly the same way we told you change, which basically works with the select box. In the same way, if I change any value inside it, see, the event is triggered. And in the last, I told you select. Select means that as soon as I select any value that we have written in the input box, its color will change. And in the last, which is the submit button, if there is a submit button anywhere inside the form, if you click on it, this event will be triggered. Thanks watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe.